Shodayam Bashodai Samenda Mozaya Mozaya Om Namo Bhagavate Savate Lokya Tatem Bekidayam Bedayate Nama Tiyata Om Dum 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 Shodaya Shodayam Bashodayam Bashodai Asama Samenda Awaba Savarana Gaden Gangana Sobavam Beshede Abe Kinzadamam Sarva Tatangada Sungada Vara Vazana Ameda Abeke Kara Mahamada Mindavade Ahara Ahara Mama Aya Sandaran Shodaya Shodayam Bashodayam Bashodai Gangana Sobavam Beshede Unakam Benzaya Pareshede Sahasa Reme Sinzodede Sarva Tatangada Avalokane Katra Paramada Paraparane Sava Tatangada Made Nashabeme Tate Tate Sarva Tatangada Shendaya Ade Chana Ade Tate Mede Mede Mahamede Benzakaya Svatana Pareshede Sarva Karma Avarana Beshede Tatene Vardaya Mama Ayar Beshede Sarva Tatangada Samaya Ade Chana Ade Tate Om Mene Mene Mahamene Bamanem Bamanem Mam Bamanem Ode Made Mahamade Mamade Sumade Tata Buddha Kote Pare Shede Bapade Bude Shede Hen Zayan Zayan Banzayan Banzayan Mara Mara Para Para Saparaya Sapara Sarvam Buddha Ade Chana Ade Chade Shude Shuden Buden Buden Benzan Benzan Mahan Benza Sun Benzan Benzan Garben Zayan Garben Benzayan Garben Benzan Zolan Garben Benza Uba Ben Benza Samba Ben Benzan Benzan Benza Bawata Mama Shararam Sarva Satonenza Kaya Pareshade Bhavate Mesanda Savangade Pareshade Shetza Sarva Tatangada Eshaza Mam Samasho Sayinda Budaya Budaya Siddhaya Siddhaya Bodhaya 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 Mozaya Mozaya Bamozaya Bamozaya Shodaya Shodaya Bashodaya Bashodaya Samenda Mozaya Mozaya Samenda Reme Pareshade Savata Tangada Shendaya Ade Chana Ade Chad Mede Mede Mahamede Mahameda Minda Pade Sova Om Drum Sova Om Amedaya Dade Sova Om Avon Chang She Ang A Rakya Rakya Mam Sava Sada Eshaza Sova.
We will next do the Sölkha practice. We'll begin on page 1.
Sanje je dan so jin cho nam lai san cho wa de dan ne jap sun je da ge jin so je be so nam je no la pe sa san jin do ba shoi.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Oi semjen tam che deva dan deve jodan de ba jo je dongar dan dongar je jodan dawa jo je dongar me be deva dan mandawa jo je yereng jodan ni dan dawa dan yolo ne ba jo je.
May all sentient beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Oi ranye dan la sawe to so le ram yam kan me long jo yan ba lenga ni jo se jang do ne jang lu me den tu tu ji de de jo yang ye ja che na shang a de zeng a je ba ong hong dam ra da da mam lam bam bam dam jen se hong ye na wo long ke be long ye me ba ze yai Kore nye jong bwa tse le jen dang ma me je kai ka jo da de hong wa wong zai le wong zhe de zhe go de xie ye seng da wa ye wei ye de zhe tan ba ye ye xie de zhe jiang so je.
I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate rum, yum, and cum. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull, filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tum, Hri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mum, Lum, Bum, Pum, and Tum. A wind of Hung emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hum, Ah, and Om are stacked one above the other. Lights radiate from these and gather nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar.
Wonder Lama Yadadan, Kando Jong Soma Zon, no Lasso Jong Yadan, Gerelen John Doje, Jendan Den.
Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings, who then gather before me like billowing clouds.
Yadoram Jasanyenga Yadam Jenko Jamsuto Yehiro Jekarangai Mendende Dazo Danengodam Nam Nizadu Soro Omahava tam jen jom zon to dab jen ban go sa ya sa ron ze sa do gen ya ben ma nai da yon la song gon bet den song che je do ma da mo na jan da harana yen jong sen do ra la be da no jen ze mas ju jong ko je do ma na ye ye ro ye ga rang gai pa je ne dun da ge do je lo bo Daga Samdup Banzu Oma Ho Nama Sen Zambala Nujin Moda Pomon Mungzin Langan Zamada Rezi La Jin Avyam Jen Chojin Torma Doyong Jen Ye Hero Ye Garanga Ye Jode Long Jobewan Wa Wa La La Zaga Jadin Da So Jon Jo So Zane Pan Gon Tuen Jo Zar Nga Soy Jen Jen Tuen Be Torma De Ye Hero Ye Garanga Parche So La Tenzin Do Wa Wa Na Sa Pa So So Je Ye Ye Da Nyo Ma Ne Na Da Je Pa Yo Ne Da Da Dopon Ko Je Torma De Ye Hero Ye Garanga Dan Do Chu Yen Do Pan Do Wa Wa Ge Da Long Den Chong Pe So Len Ja Po Long Yang Gon Kayen Chu Jin Torma De Ye Hero Ye Garanga Ye No Se Bin Len Cha Sa Yen Po Long Ko Yang Gon Ta Jen Ko An Do Wa Wa Do Do Son Je Da Ye Son Che Je Do Ma Ja Ye Hero Ye Garanga Ye Garang Dong Ma So Ye Na Pen Je Sa San Den Jo Gong so solo pa do jen gong pa na po jen po pa jik si jen po hera ka rang yen chen yi sa je pa ngo ye shi sun sung pa zen ye to le to me de nyam men ten pe so tam jen jom pa pa wu na se lan de kun je yang Yen jong da po le je ga nye je de pon jen po ma se je je ja po ren zen ja nam jo pa pa yen de jong Tam jen do pa po san den jo do nya va sha van da de je pa se jo po wan de le ta po da ge da ve le la nyo a da ba so wa le lan to da je wan to da je wa so men do je da da nam jo je da la jen po da la gong so so da nam jo pa do je da do ye je ko so do je de nyen po da la yo ne da la na me be san jo de be de wa Lan je pa je dan de gen je pa le je ben de len zui je yan ta pe lam nan ti pe ting en se ma dan de pan zui je de da san jo ma do je pa de len a ye so lo pa lan da ma da tat pa san jo je so so lo no wan je do so je den de ya ma de pa so dan je le da ye dan de len po son so pe ja je wa je London was all wanted. The legends of Allah, so what you thought about in the budget. Do I on your button go to John and Jordan to Mongo? Toba me va de la de Soventelens. Lopa da ve da la soba me de be so dam je le jat. Da ke dan de le po son so po cha je ja va je ma re ngon je mo lan da to je wang ga ma je ye ne ga ye. Li che je ye ne jen je se dan da je wang ga de le je je ngon da nye don zo ba je do so ya sa na na so wa so je do ma ye ke je do ma dam se ga Wang ga la mo xia za le jen kan do ma jo mo da ke zere ma mo yo lo sa ma de kan do sa ten ga xia za ma jo ben wi ne nye be so ma ga jen de nye je ten ba ya je ye ba so ma dan zai jen chen na la ye ke la sa de ma nga wa do je lo su yo ma Jia la la jia ran to ma nga wa to to la to pa ma nga wa je nam jo pa da jiang ko da je pa na ko ye go ne sen je lo de so so go ne sen je lo de Toje gone senje love the soy, and then gone senje love the soy, and the gone senje love the Gajen the Genji Pale Javan the Lanzai Jaya, the Balana de Beding and the Yasamada de Banzai, Deda Sanjo Moto Jabata Lengaya Solo. Suso Londo Wanza the Sa, Jiden the Yaman the Besodan Jela Jade Tashi then the Lambos Soba Jab Jen Jeba George. London Baso Wanda the Jet with the Negatam Jen Tele Saro Dong So Saint Dong Kando Je, Kando Do Dan Yun Se Kajeng, Yaya Benjin Man, Tizi Yong Ko Panya Tin Tan Je, Bajeng Gong Po Deng Ye Zang, Nabo Dong Dan Shazam Bam Je To, Mamo Se Wa Kanzi No Jin Je, Panya De Je Sa Je Sam Len, Asa Je Do Le Se Jong Ko Je, Taki Se Re Mona Jan Da Dan, Hara Me Sen Ja Ji Nam De, Ringane Zino Juma, Shinjoya Yam Sabdura, Jajin Gongano Jayale, Tamji Tala Zimba Gimye, Jidin Gumbe Dimba Jonala, Sedi Talo Yajin Set, Nadon Gosong Toyon Tele De, Sawa Lodo Songo Dimbet, Jejon Doyangat. Remaja do mera do ma son do me da zare jeng kong kong son kong kong san wa san kong jo bat jege jen ba ye khen jo be zo den so tam jen jam tu so lam so la ja lam ba la nye je je do dan gang o dan zai nyan jai gan do so je je be ya do je de be da son de le ngon dan ka dan din song ko dan ka sa jong pa ta nyen be da be sa sam Dawa da so no ben, but je dan se bo don. Je san do nam che yen do ban zo, je de song gon che je ren jen. Ye de den be sa jen ja ban zo, jeng go den ji gan ja long jo. Tam je song ma ze we jo, nam jo jo wen de len de ban. San je den song gon jo an ban de, gen den de jo nam je se bal. Yin pa ta sa da bo dong bo la, ngo da long ju je ba ni dan. Ge me lang so je be le do de, me la yang zin de mo je wa. Na wa da de ni pe tam de yen, de jem nge pa na tam man da. Se ko jo we ron zin cham pa da, le la ren jam de wa ko ne. Ye la nam pa ro pe ting zin je, sa mi de we nam yang o ba. Chu so chu 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 do chu de na, to za ma yin ze dong je wa. Yala da yi lom chung pa som so, se se lam chang jo le do den. Nhạc bà đà giá chồng cùng xe hòa chốc, đồn đà xăm đồn yếp yên đô bát. Đà đàn thà yếp xem chên tâm chế chá, là mê dô bà sang chốc đô bát. Nghe chên bà chên mà lê xa hòa tàn, thuyền chên mà lê lên chén đô bát. Yê càng yê yên là chên bà chăm chế chán, đô bà ngô đô chô văn chế bát. Sông mà yê yên đô bà chên nam chế, đà cả sang đô mà lên đô. Sabda Pade Zaya Benda Sado Samaya Manapalaya Benda Sado Denoba Dedana Mebava Sadakayo Mebava Sobajayo Meba Anarado Mebava Savasade Mebaya Sawagama Sodame Zadashayam Guru Havo Banga Sarvadadangada Benda Mame Benda Benda Bava Ma Samai Sado Vai Dene Dindan Linje Dun Kovasi De Yone Jane Me Zedan Was Kyona Le Zada Zawa Zada Didan Benza Yaso Vai Jone De Jajinga Daba Sebe Kansala Bayen Jongwa Shayep Chejong Soma Nam Jeda Ye Sho Benza Heroka Samaya Manabala Heroka de Nova de Dante Doneva, Sudoyo Meba, Suboyo Meba, Narado Meba, Sarvase de Meba, Yagasa, Sudame de Danjere, Guru, Savada Dangada Beza, Heroka Mameza, Heroka Kuan Baba, Samaya Sado. Torma. Page 25. Oi, won benza neda gandole hana humbe ome soba va shadai sarva dharma soba va shado hai dombe ngale rambo jele draben ho yang shen ja jevanan Torma ka do derone bambu sonzop Ye he je de ze jan ha jen bo ja.
From the state of emptiness arises a vast and spacious vessel composed of precious substances. The Torma inside it transforms into a great ocean of wisdom nectar, endowed with the perfect color, scent, taste, and power. The mundane guests and transcendent ones partake of the Torma by drawing its essence through straws of light that emerge from their tongues.
Dharmana adene bena de davoma vombe sova Oma garoma gansarva dharmana adene bena de davoma vombe sova Oma garoma gansarva dharmana adene bena de davoma vombe sova Oma garoma gansarva dharmana adene bena de davoma vombe sova Oma garoma gansarva dharmana adene bena de davoma vombe sova Oma garoma gansarva dharmana adene bena de davoma vombe sova Oma garoma gansarva Oma wompe so vai je dorma dan bande pape so na ni je je dan je to dan kan je je Re do do me zen je je len cha pu lon che wa da la me san cho nyar thoi sho.
May this Torma offering please the assembly of noble ones. May it mend Samaya with the oath-bound ones. May it satisfy the 6 classes of beings. May it purify the debts with karmic creditors. And may all beings swiftly attain unsurpassed awakening.
Om Beda Neda Gondale Hana Hana Hong Pe Wome Soba Vashadai Savadharma Soba Vashado Vai Dong Be Ngale Rambo Chele Debe No Yang Shen Ja Chebe Nan Torma Kado Derone Wason Soba Ye She Je De Ze Jan So Jembo Ja.
From the state of emptiness arises a vast and spacious vessel, composed with precious substances. The Torma inside it transforms into a great ocean of wisdom nectar, endowed with perfect color, scent, taste, and power.
Torma Dante Soba Ja. 26.
The mundane guests and transcendent ones partake of the Torma by drawing its essence through the straw of light that emerges from their tongues.
Omaka Romaka Savadamana Adene Benade Davoma Hompe Sova Omaka Romaka Savadamana Adene Benade Davoma Hompe Sova Omaka Romaka Savadamana Adene Benade Ova Hompe Sova Omaka Romaka Savadamana Adene Benade Davoma Hompe Sova Omaka Romaka Savadamana Adene Benade Davoma Hompe Sova Omaka Romaka Savadamana Adene Benade Hompe Sova Omaka Romaka Savadamana Adene Benade Davoma Hompe Sova Omaka Romaka Savadamana Adene Benade Davoma Hompe Sova Omaka Romaka Savadamana Oma Hompe Sova Juje Torma Tambande Pape Sona Nye Jaje Tamje Todan Kon Jaje Re Do Torme Sen Jaje Len Chapolo San Wata Lami San Chonyar Thoi Sha.
May this Torma offering please the assembly of noble ones. May it mend Samaya with the oath-bound ones. May it satisfy the 6 classes of beings. May it purify the debts with karmic creditors. And may all beings swiftly attain unsurpassed awakening.
Again, 25. Om Benzane Da Gondale Hana Hana Hong Pe Om Soba Vashadai Sarvadama Soba Shado Hai Dong Bengale Rambo Chele Deb no yang shen ja je we nang de Torma ka do de ro ne pu san so pa ye he je de ze jiang so jian bo je.
From the state of emptiness arises a vast and spacious vessel, composed of precious substances. The Torma inside it transforms into a great ocean of wisdom nectar, endowed with perfect color, scent, taste, and power. The mundane guests and transcendent ones partake of the Torma by drawing its essence through straws of light that emerge from their tongues. May this Torma offering please the assembly of noble ones. May it mend Samaya with the oath-bound ones. May it satisfy the 6 classes of beings. May it purify the debts with karmic creditors. And may all beings swiftly attain unsurpassed awakening.
Now, page 27. Om Benzane Da Gundale Hana Hana Om Pe Om Soba Vashadai Sarvadharma Soba Vashado Hai Dom Bengale Rambo Jele Debe No Yang Kenja Jevena Torma Kado Terona Bambo Son Sop
From the state of emptiness arises a vast and spacious vessel composed of precious substances. The Torma inside it transforms into a great ocean of wisdom nectar, endowed with perfect color, scent, taste, and power.
Uneka Banzaya Sabara Varabe Omaka Romaka Sarvadharma Adena Benadeta Wame Avumpe Savai Ome Sarvadata Engada Uneka Banzaya Sabara Varabe Omaka Romaka Sarvadharma Adena Benadeta One Pe Sova Wama Savadata Engada Veneka Benzaya Sabare Varebe Wama Gai Romeka Sarvata Mono Dine Benadet Wama One Pe Sova Wama Savadata Engada Veneka Benzaya Sabare Varebe Wama Gai Romeka Savadama Adene benade dawama vompe sova vome sarvadada engada uneka banzaya sabara varebe vome agarom gansavada ma avong pe so vai me sarva dada engat unekam benzaya sabare vara argam padi zasova me sarva dada engata unekam benzaya sabare vara padem padi zasova me sarva dada engata unek Pipe padi zasova me sarva dada engat unekam benzaya sabare vara dipe padi zasova me sarva dada engata unekam benzaya sabare vara aloke padi zasova me sarva dada engata unekam benzaya sabare vara nginde padi zasova me sarva dada engata unekam benzaya sabare vara nevede padi zasova me sarva dada engata unekam benzaya sabare vara shabda padi Lama Tanga Davendo Yasa Sabji Ramzi Shavaka Yeke Baya Tsayan Chokzoma Namba Jamesha Jansa Loin Chajin Torma De Yela Namjo Da Jangho Jeje Nemi Zeda Waso Dang Pardang Trad Karwaza Lom Juja Je Gonto Je Yadan Je La Soba Ye Le Jeng Erda Da La Zor Dang Zai Jin Da La Zor Erda Gun Je Ga Den Zor Dimen Je Wa Ne Nam Da Do Nam Ge Nam She Wa Da Me La Nge Dan Zin Ma Nge Se Ten Nge Ba Me Ban Zoi Ye Den De Khen Lo Le Dang Da Nam Pe Khen Chuen Pe Wa De Le Tam Jen De Ba Da Ye Lan De Ba Gan Da Do.
Bottom of page 28. I pay homage at the feet of Vijaya, the glorious goddess who is the color of the autumn moon, with exceedingly beautiful and peaceful form, 3 faces and 8 arms, she who grants supreme life and wisdom beyond measure. Accepting this Torma offering, please grant us practitioners and our retinues good health, longevity, power, glory, renown, good fortune, and abundance. Grant us mastery over all activities, such as pacifying, increasing, and so forth. You holders of Samaya, protect us and graciously bestow all accomplishments upon us. Pacify untimely death and all illness, negative forces, and hindrances. Eliminate bad dreams, ill omens, and evil spells. Grant well-being to the world, good harvests, and abundant crops. Cause the teachings to flourish, bring about joy and happiness, and fulfill all aspirations as they are intended.
Soba wa yodo hai dong beng ale rambo je le de no yang hen ja je wa nang do dorma ka do de ron pa san so ba ye ye je de de jang do je bo je.
From the state of emptiness arises a vast and spacious vessel composed of precious substances. The Torma inside it transforms into a great ocean of wisdom nectar, endowed with perfect color, scent, taste, and power.
Om Avon, Om Avon, Om Ditarai Taye Om Aga Roma gan sarva dhamma na adene nade da woma wom pe so va won de ta ra ta ye woma ga roma gan sarva adene be nade da woma wom pe so va Om de da 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 ye Om ga Roma ga sarva dhamma na de ne be na de Om pe so vai Om be da ga ye Om ga Roma ga sarva dhamma ade ne be na de da Om pe so vai Om be da ga ye Om ga Roma ga sarva dhamma na de ne Pe so va wom bera da ga ye om ga roma ga sarva dhamma adene ben ade da wom pe so va wom bera ba jaya om ga roma ga sarva dhamma adene ben ade da wom pe so va wom bera ba jaya om ga roma ga sarva dhamma Adene ben ade da wama wom pe so va wom bera ba ja Magam sarva dhamma na adene ben ade da wama wom pe so va wom pe shava na ye wama ga roma ga sarva dhamma Adene ben ade da wama wom pe so va wom pe shava na ye wama ga roma ga sarva dhamma Adene ben ade da wama wom pe so va wom pe shava na ye wama ga roma ga sarva dhamma Ahom pe so va be go gen te da je san ye len ba le jong wa sha lo na san so ye ye ya jian ye la chang za lu che jian do ma de ye la nan jo da jian ko je la ne me che da wa so sa ba dan da ga ba za lam je ja je gon do je xie dan je la so ba ye de jian wa da la zo dan zai jian da la so ma de gan ye ga den zo de men je wa ne nam da de nam ge na ye wa da me la ngen te ba ngen de ngen ba me ba zo ye den de ye lo le da de na pe da ye la da jen do ba da ye la de ba ba da do.
Middle of page 31. Homage to the 4 great kings who guard the 4 directions of the east, south, west, and north, with the armor of perseverance and endowed with power, to guard well the Buddha's teachings. Accepting this Torma offering, please grant us practitioners and our retinues good health, longevity, power, glory, renown, good fortune, and abundance. Grant us mastery over all activities, such as pacifying, increasing, and so forth. You holders of Samaya, protect us and graciously bestow all accomplishments upon us. Pacify untimely death, all illness, negative flourishes, and hindrances. Eliminate bad dreams, ill omens, and evil spells. Grant well-being to the world, good harvests, and abundant crops. Cause the teachings to flourish, bring about joy and happiness, and fulfill all aspirations as they are intended. The wisdom being generated by myself as the deity appears in front.
Ome sarva data ingada vene kambenza yasa pare vara argam pati zaye sova. Ome sarva data ingada vene kambenza yasa pare vara pati Ome Savadada Gada Kambanzaya Sabare Vare Pipi Pati Zaya Sova Ome Savadada Gada Kambanzaya Sabare Vare Pipi Pati Zaya Sova Ome Savadada Gada Kambanzaya Sabare Aloke Pati Zaya Sova Ome Savadada Gada Une Kambanzaya Sabarava Gende Pade Zaya Sova Ome Savadada Gada Une Kambanzaya Sabarava Nevede Pade Zaya Sova Ome Savadada Kambanzaya Sabarava Shada Pade Zaya Sova Song Sab Ram Tisheveka Ye Pa Ye Zayan Chozoma Namba Jame Shat Chantalo.
I pay homage at the feet of Vijaya, the glorious goddess who is the color of the autumn moon, with exceedingly beautiful and peaceful form, 3 faces and 8 arms, she who grants supreme life and wisdom beyond measure.
Oi Jom Din De Mala Zong Kordan Je Banam Sanje Ta Sanjo Samba Tam Je Dagya Bon Lo Yen Jun Kordan Je Banam Gajen Pa Je Tam Je Shawan Ze Do So Cho De Manga Ngada Malu Pa To Ban Ze Do So De Da Malu Pa Sa Jiwa Me Pa Ze Yang Odo Do Pa Ze Do So.
Assembly of deities of the transcendent victorious Lady, together with your retinues, all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please pacify all the adverse conditions and hindrances of us all, master and disciples, and our circles of companions. Bestow without exception all supreme and common attainments, pacify without exception all misdeeds and obscurations, and thus to attain and cause us to attain the city of immortal life.
Om Namo Bhagavate Savate Loja Daten Bekenda Yam Budaya Te Namade Atavo Dun Dun Shodaya Bhyodaya Bhyodaya Sama Samida Vapasavara Nangat Gangana Sobhava Bhyod Abekenza Dharma Savata Tangata Sungat Varavajana Meda Bekekar Mamada Meda Vadahara Hara Mamaya Siddharan Shodaya Shodaya Bhyodaya Bhyodaya Gangana Sobhava Bhyode Negam Banzaya Pare Shode Sasa Remesenzo Tete Savatadang Avalokana Kada Pare Meda Pare Parana Savatadang Gada Madenda Shabe Meda Dedat Savatadang Gada Shandaya Aditana Aditade Mede Mede Mahamed Benzakaya Santana Pare Shode Savakarma Avarana Bhyode Tadana Vada Mama Yerbhyade Savata Gada Samaya Aditana Aditat Om Mene Mene Mahamene Bumene Bumene Maha Bumene Made Made Mahama Mama De Samada Da Da Buddha Kote Pare Shade Babadam Bade Shade Zayan Zayan Badayan Bad Mara Mara Para Para Sabaraya Sabaraya Savam Beda Aditana Adit Shade Shade Budem Budem Benzan Benzan Maha Benzan Sambedem Benzan Gabenzayanga Benzayanga Benzan Zolanga Benzan Upa Benzan Samba Benzan 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 Bavada Mama Sharada Savasadon Gaya Pare Shade Baba De Mesandai Savanga De Pare Shade Shade Savadadanga Vishata Mam Samasho Sayenda Budaya Budaya Siddhaya Siddha Bodayam, 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 Mozayam, 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 Moza, Shodaya, Shodayam, Shodayam, Shodaya, Sameda, Mozayam, Mozaya, Sameda, Reme, Parashode, Savadadang, Rendaya, Dejana, Dejadem, Madem, Muhammad, Muhammad, Aminava, Desova, Wonders of Om Ameda Yunda Desova, Om Avondam Shang A, Raja Raja Mamsavasad, Isha Desova, Mamjol Bada Inyam Bada, Kanyang Neba Mamjeba, Laje Nomba Jurbana, Tekan Chujesu Barzor.
If anything was incomplete, degenerated, or beyond my power to perform, whatever additions, omissions, or mistakes I may have made, forgive them, please.
Om Benza Sado Samaya, Manapalaya, Benza Sado Dinova, Didanda Me Bava, Sodakaya Me Bava, Sobachaya Me Bava, Anarato Me Bava, Sarva Siddhi Me Bayata, Sava Karma Sudha Me, Zedanshayam Guru, Aha Ho Bangava, Sarva Tatangata Benzama, Mahasamaya Sadhu, Om Banza Sadva Samaya, Manupalaya, Banza Sadhu Dinob, Didandado Me Bava, Sodakaya Me Bava, Sobachaya Me Bava, Anarato Me Bava, Sava Siddhi Me Dayata, Sava Dhamma Sudha Me, Zadanshayam Guru, Aha Ho Bangava, Sava Tatangata Benzama Me Meza, Benza Bava Mahasamaya Sadhu, Om Banza Sadhu Samaya, Manupalaya, Banza Sadhu Dinob, Didandado Me Bava, Sodakaya Me Bava, Sobachaya Me Bava, Anarato Me Bava, Sava Siddhi Me Zadanshayam Guru, Hong Ha Hu Bangava, Sava Tatangata Benzama Me Me, Benza Bava Mahasamaya Sadhu, Yeshe Banang Tintan Ye Me Jor, Tam Tsek Batang Nuju Ran Yin Je Takpe, Meng Me Usa Dewa Jembe, Ran Shi Je Ngobo Tongpa Ni Do Jo.
The wisdom beings become inseparable with the representation of the deity, or they depart to their natural abodes. The commitment being, the universe and all beings transform into their innate, empty condition that is naturally pure, blissful luminosity, free from any reference point.
Nam de yen kam sam je sem je tam je je de yen shek be ye she nyor da to pa jor je.
Through this merit, may all sentient beings of the three realms swiftly attain the primordial awareness of the Tathagatas.
Oi parmo kan ye la ten so je pun so ze ye nge de nye zo ye je da de je da le nam ja ve de she zo do je ye da ye yo.
Upon one's merely thinking of her, the glorious goddess grants the city of abundant life and conquers the hostile demon of the Lord of Death. May the auspiciousness of the Supreme Sugata Ushnisha be present.
37 prayers do in English. We do Tibetan.
Page 37, the praise. Upon one's merely thinking of her, the glorious goddess grants the city of abundant life and conquers the hostile demon of the Lord Death. Homage to the supreme Sugata Ushnisha. The all-victorious stupa stands on a throne made of various precious elements, with a vast and abundant array of exquisite adornments, and conquers all adversities. Homage to the nature of the Dharmakaya. At the center, on a brilliant moon, the thousand-petaled lotus in full bloom is Amitayus, the Lord of immortal life. Homage to the emanation of the beautiful goddess. From the widely praised form of Ushnisha Vijaya, the victorious crown of all Buddhas, emanate boundless streams of light. Homage to she who bestows the attainment of immortal life. Homage to her form which unites the beauty of 10 million autumn moons, her nature fully liberated, the adornment of a lotus stalk, her 3 faces, the 3 kaya, and her crossed-leg vajra posture, pure method and wisdom. Homage to her whose 3 faces each have 3 eyes. Her main face is charming and white, like a kunda flower. Her right face is peaceful in the color of refined gold, and her left face is semi-wrathful and blue. Homage to her whose right hands have a crossed vajra, a white lotus with Amitabha on top, a supreme arrow that strikes at the heart of the Mara of death, and the mudra of supreme giving. Homage to her whose left hands have the vajra noose, held in threatening mudra, a bow made of jewels summoning vast city, the mudra of granting protection, and a vase filled with nectar. Homage to her who is distressed with white upper robes, exquisite and smooth, who is bedecked with various fine ornaments, who shines brightly with colorful light, who wears fine silks and a beautiful skirt. On the right is Avalokiteshvara, white like a water crystal, holding a lotus in full bloom in his left hand. Homage to the peaceful protector of all beings. On the left is Bodhisattva Vajrapani, sky-colored on a sun disk and holding an utpala flower, with a vajra in his left hand. Homage to the conqueror of Mara and its vicious hordes. Homage to those 2 who stand upright, with 1 face and 2 arms, adorned with jewels and skirts of various silks, and holding yak-tail fans in their right hands. Homage to Achala in the east, whose nature is generosity, who is blue like an upala, and who destroys the Mara of the aggregates with his fiery sword and pacifies all suffering. Homage to Kamaraja in the south, whose nature is kind speech, who is pale yellow like flax, and who slices the heart of the Mara of death with his vajra hook and overpowers all beings. Homage to Nilalanda in the west, whose nature is purposeful activity, who is the color of rain clouds, and who reduces to ash the Mara of afflictions with a murderous bludgeon and increases abundance. Homage to Mahabala in the north, whose nature is consistency in words and deeds, who is dark yellow like a bee, and who overcomes the Mara of the divine sun with his blazing vajra and subdues all vicious ones. All stand on lotuses and sun disks, each with 1 face, 2 arms, 3 wide open and glaring eyes, their mood impassioned, their left legs extended. They are brilliant and majestic. Homage to the fierce destroyers of all hindrances. Homage to them whose deep blue color is like a sapphire, their dark hair streaming upward, who are adorned with the 8 nagas and jeweled ornaments, who wear fresh tiger-skin skirts, and whose left hands are in the threatening mudra. Homage to the radiant young gods of pure abodes above, who make infinite offerings of incense, perfumes, and garlands of well-arranged flowers. Homage to Indra, the leader of gods, who holds aloft a supreme jeweled umbrella, and who, together with his retinue, abides amidst the clouds of righteousness, and thunders out melodious praise. Your nature is utterly pure like space, upending the manifold lattice of conceptual elaborations. You are the basis of myriad immaculate qualities. Homage to the Dharmakaya Ushnisha. Abiding in Akanishta, the other pure lands, your supreme body, most beautiful in form, is endowed with the major and minor marks. You satisfy the minds of pure beings to be tamed. Homage to the Sambhogakaya Ushnisha. Manifesting myriad forms and teaching myriad dharmas to accord with the inclinations of limitless tameable ones, You bring to perfection whatever they desire or hope for. Homage to the Nirmanakaya Ushnisha. By the power of praising you with respect, visualizing your exalted form, and reciting your powerful mantra, let us accomplish all desired aims that accord with the Dharma. All negativities arisen from the forces of karma and emotional afflictions, the cause of all fear and suffering, is difficult to bear. Of limitless beings others than myself, please pacify them. All unfavorable conditions, enemies, robbers and thieves, oppression by barbarians, the terror of harm by wild animals, foreign armies, and so forth, arisen from past karma and temporary circumstances, please pacify them. All harm caused by evil spirits who disrupt life force and virtuous practice, the 424 kinds of illness, epidemic disease, the 80,000 kinds of disease-causing spirits, the 15 great demons, and so forth, please pacify them. The harm inflicted by meteor strikes, earthquakes, curses and spells, sudden death, all harm from humans and non-humans, and so forth, please pacify them. All pollution created by the sudden strike of murderous evil spirits, poison, deadly chemicals, ingested toxins, and all defilements and impurities caused by hostility and impairment of samaya, please pacify them. Though such miseries of outer body and inner mind result from my own actions, through the power of our mastery of the 10 powers of the Bodhisattva and the 10 strengths of the Buddha, please pacify all forms of suffering, overpower all my miseries, and through my previous virtuous aspirations in the samadhi of great bliss, please pacify all karmas and emotional afflictions. All karmas and obscurations that lead to a short life, accumulated since beginningless time while endlessly wandering in samsara, taking the lives of others, hurting and robbing them, and so forth, please purify and cleanse them. Now that I possess good merit and karmic conditions, cleanse and wash away all suffering and causes of deterioration, and decline with your immortal elixir of life. As the practice of the Buddha's teaching is the only gateway leading to true benefit and happiness, let life, true merit, and virtuous activity increase like the waxing moon. Conquer the enemy of untimely death, and lengthen the life of this excellent body of pure conduct. Enhance complexion and the practice of the sacred Dharma, and boundlessly increase longevity. As all impure and corrupted sustenance, such as ill-gotten food stolen from the 3 jewels or others, has been abandoned through sustenance gained through ethical means concordant with the Dharma without wrongdoing, may physical strength increase. As all illness, oblivious sensuality, and any hindrances to vitality have been pacified, let wholesome activity, such as learning and practicing day and night, increase. May those who are to be my students regard the law of karma carefully, be accomplished in the meaning of the scriptures, observe pure conduct, and be diligent in learning. May the Buddha's teachings thereby increase throughout the 10 directions. By the power of praising and supplicating in this way, and through having found the royal treasure house of the natural immortal state, the precious jewel of the mind and of longevity, may impoverishment in the life of all beings be dispelled. Dedication, page 11 in the Yellow Prayer Book. By this merit may I attain omniscience, having defeated the enemies, my wrongdoings. May I liberate all beings who are tossed in the ocean of samsara by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. Whatever virtue sentient beings possess, whatever good they have done, will do, and are doing now, whatever goodness there may be, may it permeate all beings everywhere. By the virtue accumulated throughout the 3 times by others and myself, may all beings filling the reaches of space enter the gateway of the unexcelled path, and may they attain the Vajra holder's ground. By all the virtue actually performed and mentally created by myself and all sentient beings of the 3 times, may all beings of the 6 realms attain the 5 kayas and realize the primordial wisdom of the Buddhas in the Dharma Dhatu Mandala of the awakened mind. Glorious root Guru, precious one who sits upon a lotus at my heart, hold me with kindness and grant me all accomplishments of enlightened body, speech, and mind. I pray for the excellent health of the Guru. I pray that he lives a supremely long life. I pray that his activity spread far and wide. Grant blessings that I may not be separated from my Guru. May the Buddha's teachings, the only source of benefit and happiness, endure long, and may the victory banner of longevity for those upholding the teachings be steadfast. May the sound of the great Dharma drum liberate all sentient beings from suffering. Please remain and teach the Dharma for infinite millions of kalpas. By the might of this powerful merit, may the aspiration of the benefactors and their circles be accomplished within this very life. May their obstacles be pacified. May everything be auspicious, and may their wishes be fulfilled according to the Dharma. Just as the hero Manjushri realized things as they are, and as did Samattabhadra too, I will follow in their path and perfectly dedicate all these virtues. As all such dedications have been praised as supreme by the victorious ones of the 3 times, I fully dedicate all my roots of virtue to excellent conduct. By the blessing of the Buddhas who attain the 3 kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging nature of reality, and by the blessing of the undivided Sangha community, may my prayers be fulfilled according to this dedication. By the virtues accumulated in the 3 times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the intrinsic root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious awakening. Great Vajradhara, Talopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Dharma Lord Gampopa, Pagmodrupa, and Lord Drigongpa, may the auspiciousness of all the Kagyu Lamas prevail. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind, root, and lineage gurus, divine assembly of yidams, assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, heroes and heroines, yogini and her assembly of dakinis, all of you dwelling in the 10 directions, please heed me. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of attachment, hatred, ignorance, pride, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May thoughts of fame, reputation, respect, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. At the moment of death, may I not experience the suffering being abruptly severed from this life. May I not suffer a terrible death. May I not die confused by wrong views. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind itself and in the crystal clarity of Dharmata. May I, in any case, gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bardo. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya Lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru, who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigongpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chidingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigongpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Hong Ren Ge Wan De Yen Yer Do Da Ze Wan De Dyon Do Wa Je Jiang Ma Le Ba De Ye Sa Lang Go Ba Yo.
Thank you for joining us today, and thank you for your practice. We will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Arizona time. Take care and be well.
Om Namo Bhagavate Savate Loja Taten Bekitayam Bedayate Nama Tiyata Om Dum 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 Shodaya Shodayam Beshodayam Beshodaya Asama Samenta Awaba Savarana Gaden Gangana Sobavam Beshede Abe Kinza Dhamam Sarva Tatangada Sungada Vara Vajana Ameda Abe Kekara Mahamada Mindawade Ahara Ahara Mama Aya Sandaran Shodaya Shodayam Beshodayam Beshodaya Gangana Sobavam Beshede Unakam Benzaya Pareshede Sahasa Reme Sinzodade Sarva Tatangada Avalokane Katra Paramada Parapurana Sava Tatangada Made Nashabeme Tate Tate Sarva Tatangada Shendaya Ade Chana Ade Tate Mede Mede Mahamede Benzakaya Swatana Pareshede Sarva Karma Avarana Beshede Tatene Vataya Mama Ayar Beshede Sarva Tatangada Samaya Ade Chana Ade Tate Om Mene Mene Mahamene Bamanem Bamanem Om Bamanem Ode Made Mahamade Mamade Sumade Tata Buddha Kote Pare Shede Bapade Bude Shede Hen Zayan Zayan Banzayan Banzayan Mara Mara Para Para Saparaya Saparaya Sarvam Buddha Ade Chana Ade Chade Shude Shuden Buden Buden Benzan Benzan Maha Benza Sun Benzan Benzan Garben Zayan Garben Benzayan Garben Benzan Zolan Garben Benza Ubaben Benza Sambaben Benzan Benzan Benza Bawata Mama Shararam Sarva Satonenza Kaya Pare Shede Bhavate Mesanda Savangade Pare Shede Sheza Sarva Tatangada Eshaza Mam Samasho Sayinda Budaya Budaya Siddhaya Siddhaya Bodhaya 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 Mozaya Mozaya Bamozaya Bamozaya Shodaya Shodaya Bashodaya Bashodaya Samenda Mozaya Mozaya Samenda Reme Pare Shode Sava Tatangada Shendaya Ade Chana Ade Chad Mede Mede Mahamede Mahameda Minda Pade Sova Om Drum Sova Om Amedaya Dade Sova Om Avon Chang She Ang A Rakya Rakya Mam Sava Sada Eshaza Sova